Hey, Shane. Your wedding ceremony's over now, right? What time do you think you'll get home? Hello?
What the hell? You do know it's my wedding night. Could be a little more considerate.
Wow, don't be so mean.
What do you want?
Like I just asked you, your wedding's over now, right?
Well, yeah, it is.
So, what time are you gonna get home?
By home, do you mean my parents' place?
Duh, obviously.
I won't be going back to my parents' place anymore.
Huh?
Or rather, I'll go back for things like birthdays and New Year or any other time I have a particular reason to. But starting from today, I'll be living with my wife Zoe in our new house.
What?
Is it really that surprising? When two people get married, unless one moves into the other's family home, they get a new place together, right?
I guess so. You make a good point. Where do you live now, then?
I think we're about 50 minutes from my folks' place by car now. The new house is about halfway between my work and Zoe's parents' place.
Oh, that makes sense. It's because you're close to your wife's parents' house, then. I guess that makes sense. She is the daughter of a company CEO, after all, right? It never dawned on me before, but thinking about it now, I guess this was always a possibility. I see.
What?
Huh?
Is there something wrong with me moving out of my parents' place? I just got married, for Pete's sake.
Well, think about it. We always lived across the street from each other until now. The kind of distance we could always go to each other's houses when we felt like it. Now, we won't be able to meet unless we schedule beforehand.
I guess you're right. We live pretty far apart, huh? Sorry, but I gotta go. Zoe's calling me from the living room.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'll message you again soon. Hey, Shane. When will you guys be going on your honeymoon?
What the? Where did that come from all of a sudden?
You already decided on a date, right?
We're planning on going 6 months from now. It's still in the preparation phase.
Wow, that's a surprisingly long time away.
We both have to plan around our work schedules.
If your wife's the daughter of a CEO, she must have a lot of money. I bet you're going abroad, right? Right?
Well, since you mention it, we are considering Mexico.
Oh, I knew it!
I plan on covering the expenses myself, though.
Oh, really? Actually, fair enough. I suppose it would be kind of rude to go freeloading off the in-laws when you've barely been married 5 minutes.
Anyway, Tanya, what exactly does any of this have to do with you?
Surely that goes without saying. I'm gonna be coming along for your honeymoon after all.
What?
Is it really that surprising?
Of course it is! What the hell are you talking about? Do you know what honeymoon means? This holiday is for me and Zoe. If you're struggling, the definition is, quote, a holiday spent together by a newly married couple. Couple! Why in God's name would we take you with us?
Huh? You mean I can't come?
Obviously!
Wow, what the hell? I just got my passport renewed for this.
You did what?
Oh, wait a sec. By any chance, is Zoe next to you right now?
Yeah, she is. Why?
Ah, I see. Say no more. I understand.
You understand what exactly?
I mean, I understand the situation. It's okay. You don't have to say anything else. See ya.
I have no idea what's going on.
Hey there, Shane. So guess where I am right now? I'm in the airport. Your mom told me what day you'd be departing. Oh, thank God she replied. But Shane, what am I going to do with you? I always knew you could be a bit of an airhead sometimes, but to think you'd forget to tell me what day we were leaving for our honeymoon. You silly Billy. You have to be more careful from now on. Okay, sweetie. I mean, it is true we were never going to be able to travel together. I guess you probably couldn't get away for long enough to send me a message, right? Oh, come to think of it, it makes sense that you didn't, so I understand. Actually, it's fine. Don't sweat it. Let's meet up after we both arrive at Mexico City Airport, okay? I'm boarding the plane soon, so I gotta switch my phone off now. Be careful not to get found out by Zoe. See you on the other side, my sweet honey pumpkin. Mwah.
What the hell? Tanya? You're in Mexico City Airport? What? Tell me this is a joke. Tanya! No way. You're not actually trying to come with us on our honeymoon, are you? My messages aren't even marked as read. Did you already switch your phone off? This isn't good, Tanya!
Shane, sweetie pie, I just landed at Mexico City Airport! Woohoo! I'm in Mexico! This is my first time ever going abroad. When can you meet me, Shane? Don't worry, I understand if she's watching you. I'm having a coffee in a cafe at the airport right now. Let me know as soon as you can, okay? My precious sugar dumpling.
Tanya! Where the heck are you?
Shane, baby. I already told you I'm waiting for you in Mexico City Airport.
Holy mother of God. You actually went and did it. For real, you actually got on a plane and flew to Mexico, didn't you?
Well, duh. Anyway, where are you, Boo Boo Bear? When do you think you'll be able to give her the slip and meet me?
Meet you? That's obviously not gonna be happening.
What? Oh, no way. Did Zoe find out about us?
Find out about us? What is there to find out? I showed Zoe all the messages you've been sending me. She knows everything and has done so this whole time.
What?
You started bombarding me with even more messages than before as soon as me and her got married. So out of consideration for her, I showed her everything. She's my wife, and I didn't want her to worry.
Huh? Wait a second. You showed her? What have you done? Does this mean she already knows about our relationship?
Our relationship? You're just a childhood friend who grew up in the same neighborhood as me. What exactly is there for her to know about?
Huh? Wait, but we might have started out as childhood friends, but our relationship blossomed into a flourishing romance and we became lovers and soulmates.
What?
We started dating 2 years ago when you came home after all that time away, when I confessed my eternal love for you.
No. Come on, Tanya, that confession. You know I rejected you, don't you?
What?
I told you I was already dating someone.
Yeah, you did, but you meant me, right?
What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. No!
Huh?
I was dating Alice, my old coworker at the time. I didn't explain the situation in explicit detail because you didn't know her. But she was the reason I ended up going to a university so far away from home. I didn't want me and her to lose contact, so I picked the same one as her. We broke up eventually. Then after that, I finally met Zoe. Anyway, the crucial point here is that me and you have never dated, Tanya. I don't understand what could have possibly given you the idea we ever did.
No. This can't be.
You probably won't think of it as proof of my non-interest. But do you remember how after you confessed to me, I didn't message you a single time? In spite of that, you messaged me constantly, like a woman possessed. I was actually impressed at the mental strength it must have taken to continue messaging someone who turned you down like that. Totally undaunted. I wouldn't have imagined in a million years you were in the grips of a misunderstanding of such epic proportions.
What is this? This can't be happening.
Besides, how do you rationalize me marrying Zoe if me and you were dating? If we really were lovers and soulmates, do you think I'd make a grade A scumbag move of cheating on you? And not only that, but marrying her too? Surely that would make me the most despicable guy on the planet. Not once, not even for a second, have I ever had any intention of doing something so dishonest.
Well, isn't it obvious? Zoe's the daughter of a CEO, right? Which means you're set to become CEO one day. And if you did, you'd be in a situation to provide for and look after me forever. I thought you married into riches for my sake, so me and you could be happy without ever having to worry about money again.
You thought what? Lord, give me strength. I didn't marry Zoe because she's the daughter of a CEO, you know.
Really?
Anyway, what makes you think I'm gonna be the CEO one day in the first place?
Huh? Well, because Zoe's the CEO's daughter, of course.
Zoe's little brother's gonna be taking over her dad's company.
What?
I found out she was the daughter of a CEO after we started dating. That's not what drew me to her. And to be honest, I wouldn't care if she wasn't. Plus, the company I work for has no relation to her dad's company whatsoever.
What?
Besides, Zoe's motto is, "A penny saved is a penny earned." She's the most down-to-earth, frugal person I know. It's true she was raised in an affluent household, but in spite of that, her parents made a point of not spoiling her excessively while bringing her up. Being fully aware of that, I have no intention of freeloading off of her parents. I have no interest in their money, and of course, Zoe feels the same.
I can't believe it. I was so sure. I was convinced the only reason you were dating her was because she was the daughter of a CEO.
You jump to so many illogical conclusions. Anyway, this kind of begs the question, doesn't it? It would appear my childhood friend of over 20 years thinks of me as nothing more than a cold, calculating, scheming con man. To be honest, that's probably the most shocking thing about all this.
No,
To return to the subject, you're at Mexico City Airport now, right? Basically, you flew to Mexico.
Yes, I am. Listen, Shane, please. I understand everything you told me about Zoe, but at the very least, will you please come and meet me?
Impossible.
Why?
It's physically impossible. Me and Zoe are in Arizona right now.
What? But you said you were going on honeymoon to Mexico.
There was a change of plan.
A change of plan?
Neither of us were able to take enough time out of our work schedules to make the honeymoon as long as we wanted. We thought it'd be a little selfish for us to leave the state while our companies needed us so badly. In the end, we decided to do a tour of the Grand Canyon instead. We're staying at a hotel on the outskirts right now.
What? You've got to be kidding me. What am I supposed to do now? I don't even have a hotel booked for tonight. And what am I going to do with all these bags of rose petals I was going to sprinkle on our bed?
What? You went abroad and you didn't even book a hotel? Rose petals?
I thought you would have booked one for us already.
Oh wow, you really are something else.
They might speak English in Mexico, but it's still really difficult for me to get on by my own here. I don't know what to do or where to go.
Maybe so, but what do you expect me to do? You know I clearly refused your offer of coming along with me and my wife on our honeymoon, so you shouldn't really be there in the first place, should you? I hate to say it, but you only have yourself to blame.
Oh!
Hey, Zoe just called my mom.
Huh? She did?
Apparently the date for what you thought was the day of our departure for the honeymoon in Mexico was actually the time we departed for the Grand Canyon.
No way.
My mom said she's gonna call your mom and explain the situation.
No, wait. Don't do that, please.
Why not? Zoe's trying to help you out here.
But I told my mom I was going on holiday with a friend.
This isn't the time to be worrying about something like that.
But
Zoe thinks you should try calling the American Embassy in Mexico and explaining the ridiculous mess you got yourself into. There's a chance they might be able to help you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but that's the only advice that we can give you. We're praying for your safe return to the States. Good luck. I heard that even after more shenanigans, Tanya did somehow or other manage to make it back to America at the end. However, after reaching her emotional and psychological limit, she ended up going off with some sleazy pickup artist guy who approached her at the airport. Apparently, they went for a few drinks at a nearby bar and had a one-night stand at a hotel. After returning home to America, the two of them continued dating on a long-distance basis. She fell head over heels for him, and after 6 months, flew over to his country. Unfortunately for her, after realizing the address the guy gave her for the place the two of them were supposed to be staying at was fake, once again, she went home in tears. Tanya's parents, who had finally reached their wits' end with their daughter's behavior, officially banned her from traveling within or outside of America. She quit her job, and I heard that now she's a full-blown NEET, who does nothing but sit at home playing romance games and complaining about her disillusionment with love.
I bumped into a stranger with my bicycle and hurt her. What? She said she'll call the police if I don't pay her. I don't want to get caught. Barbara Smith? Help me, Mom. Who are you? It's me, Kaylee. What? Help me, Mom. Wait a minute. Are you really Kaylee? Yeah. What is going on? You have to believe me. Then tell me your full name and age. What are your parents' names? My name is Kaylee Williams. I'm 5 years old. Dad is Brian and Mom is Paula. It's really you, Kaylee. What's going on, honey? I ran over a woman with my bicycle. Now she's covered in blood. No way. I don't want to get caught, Mom. Please bring me money. Calm down. Is that Lady Barbara Smith? Yes. She gave me her phone and said, "Here, use this to text your mom." She didn't want me to make phone calls because it costs money. Where's your dad? Dad? You went shopping with your dad, so why haven't I heard anything from him? Plus, you could have used his phone instead of a stranger's phone. Dad is in a fight with the lady. What? I'm in trouble. He's also covered in blood, so he's in no place to help me. He's also injured. And Dad's phone is broken. Where are you right now? At Central Park. There's no one around to help us. I see. So how much is she asking for? $1,000. Or else she's calling the police and they'll catch me. Calm down and listen, Kaylee. I'm going to call the police. What? I feel sorry for the lady, but this is an unfortunate accident. We need the police to handle it properly. No. It's okay, honey. You will not get caught by the police. The lady is saying that if we don't pay her, she'll spread our information on the internet. She's threatening you? She says she will post, "I was almost killed by an insane kid on a bicycle." She said she has over 3 million followers on her Instagram. They'll be able to figure out our names in no time. You don't have to worry. Please, Mom. I won't be able to get out of the house if she posts that. Was it $1,000? Yes. So she wants to settle things with money. Yes. I understand. That's a small price to pay for a quick settlement. Thanks, Mom. You're at Central Park, right? Yes, we're near the public restrooms. Okay, well, I'll withdraw the money and bring it over. Oh, wait. She's now saying $3,000. What? She's mad at me because it's taking too much time. I understand. Anyway, wait there. Is your dad still fighting with her? They've calmed down now. You'll be here soon, right, Mom? Yes, honey. Paula, can I buy some pants? Huh? I've been gaining weight and all my pants feel tight. I'll choose the cheapest ones. So, can I buy some? Are you okay? Huh? I was worried since Kaylee said you were in a fight. Your phone is not broken? What are you talking about? What is Barbara doing right now? And how is Kaylee? Who's Barbara? Where is this all coming from? What? I am so confused. Why would I be in a fight? I'm shopping with Kaylee at the shopping mall. I heard she caused a bike accident. What? No, she hasn't caused any trouble today. I just got a text from Kaylee. She said she bumped into a lady and she's all bloody. Kaylee texted you? How? She doesn't even have a phone. Kaylee said she was using the woman's phone. Also, she seems to be asking for money. I think this is some kind of a new scam. Really? Anyway, we're fine. Oh, okay. That's good to hear. But I'm surprised you're always so calm. I can't believe you'd be fooled by something like that. I mean, I checked her identity. She knew Kaylee's age and our names. Really? And she also knew that Kaylee went out on her bike. Can you send me the history of the messages? Yes, I sent it to you. Now, this person is doing a great job of pretending to be Kaylee. But if you look closely, this person is using difficult vocabulary that Kaylee wouldn't use. Also, she didn't know that Kaylee and I were together, right? She was confused when you asked about me. But this is someone close to us. I agree. Where are you now, by the way? I was at the bank, withdrew some money, and was about to head to Central Park. Go home right now and call the police right away. You know what? What? I might have an idea who did it. Who? No, but she wouldn't do something like this, would she? Even if she did, it would be obvious when I go over to hand her the money. Why are you texting to yourself? How is she going to receive the money from me? If it was someone close to me, I would recognize her face. I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe a disguise or something? Anyway, it's dangerous, so go home. But if I go to the park, I can find out who did it. Leave that to the police. It hasn't been confirmed that it was someone close to you. You're right. Who is it, by the way? The one who you have in mind? Don't get mad at me. It's probably... What? What are you talking about? Hey, Paula? What? You stopped reading my text? Something happened? Hey, I'm gonna call the police immediately. I heard that you were in the hospital. Oh, hi. Is this Aaron? Yes. Is this your new number? I've been getting a lot of spam messages lately, so I decided to change my number. I heard from Brian that you've been involved in some kind of scam too. Yes, that's right. I had scam messages pretending to be my daughter, and I was fooled. Just as I realized it was a scam and tried to head home, someone hit me on the head. What a dangerous world we live in. They took all my money too. Who are you? How's your head? I got 6 stitches in the back of my head. I'll need to stay in the hospital for a few days. Which hospital? North Hospital. I'll come visit you and bring some fruits or something. I'm sure the hospital meals aren't good. I'm fine since Brian brings whatever I need. But more importantly, have you contacted me to ask for money again? Of course not. Why would you think so? You're always asking me to lend you money these days. It makes me sad, you know. I wouldn't talk about money in such a situation like this. Besides, you almost never lend me money. That's because I know you will only spend it on poker games. Well, I don't have anything else to do. It's the only thing I enjoy doing. How many years has it been since your husband passed away? I forgot. By the way, has the police found out who that criminal was? Brian called the police right away you passed away, right? Weren't there any witnesses? I don't think so. They say they're having a hard time on the investigation. I see. They found a stone with my blood just next to where I fell unconscious. But there were no fingerprints on it. Well, they would at least wipe off the fingerprints so as not to get caught. I'm sure that person was planning to rob me from the beginning. How would you know that? I just know. We'll find the criminal soon enough to get the truth out. I thought you said the police were having a hard time. Things will change once we check out the footage on my pen-shaped camera. Pen-shaped camera? It's a security device that looks like a pen. It's got a tiny camera built in. I'm sure it caught the criminal too. You had such a thing with you? I had it in my breast pocket because I had this feeling. I was worried that something like this would happen. Oh wow, how did you get something like that? My boss at my previous company was harassing me, so I tried to keep a record. You're saying that this pen of yours caught the person who attacked you? Apparently, I was lying on my back after being hit on the head. The attacker seems to have been looking for money, so if that person checked my pockets, it should have recorded that person's face. Oh, no. What's with that reaction? It's as if you were the one who did it. What are you talking about? You're the criminal who hit me and robbed the money, right? No? As a matter of fact, I remember the perfume I smelled just before I collapsed. It was your perfume. That's just a coincidence. If you don't want to admit it, that's fine. I've already given the pen to the police, so they'll figure it out in no time. Oh no. Listen, if you're going to be honest and confess your sins, I won't make a big deal out of it. Really? This is really your last chance. Is it you who hit me on the head and stole my money? Yes, it was me who pretended to be your daughter and hit you with a rock to steal your money. I'm so sorry. So why did you do that? I wanted money to play poker. I'm already broke this month, so I didn't have any money. Poker again? You made this ridiculous plan for that? When I was taking a walk, I happened to see Kaylee riding her bicycle. On the spur of the moment, I came up with this plan. I immediately changed my number and texted you. I was totally fooled, but I should have thought it through before withdrawing the money. I knew Kaylee didn't have a phone. That's why I thought I could pretend to be her if I didn't call you. But there's no way my 5-year-old daughter would go out alone. Didn't you see Brian? All I could see was Kaylee on her bike. Brian has been gaining weight, so maybe he was slow and Kaylee left him behind. Anyways, do you understand what you have done, right? Yes, I pretended to be my grandchild and deceived you. Also, I hit you in the head. And I also stole $3,000. And I'm using the money to play at the casino. You're playing right at this moment? I already lost $600. Wow, I'm really disappointed. But you'll forgive me because I came out clean, right? Then let me concentrate on this game for now. No, wait. What? There's no way I'd forgive you that easily. I'll have the police catch you for assault, theft, and threats. What? You said you'll forgive me! I only said I wouldn't make a big deal of it. But what you did are all crimes, and you don't feel sorry even for a bit. I can't just let this go. In addition to the $3,000 you stole from me, I'll charge you the hospital bills. You'll also have to pay me compensation money. There's no way I can prepare that kind of money. You're still 65 years old. You can still work and earn money on your own. I can't. My back hurts these days. That's only because you've been playing poker all day. Well, either you get caught or not, you won't be able to play poker anymore. Why? I heard that the casino will close at the end of this month. You're kidding, right? It's true. My friend who works there told me. The only oasis I have is closing? You would need to go to another city to play from now on. But I guess you wouldn't have the money to go anywhere. I can't believe this is happening. Just get a job and work. Hey, how much are the damages and fees? Your total payment will be about $20,000. How many years will it take to pay that off? It depends on how hard you work. Don't worry, if you pass away midway, I'll stop charging you. Oh no! By the way, Brian and I are cutting off ties with you. I will inform all our relatives of what had happened. So don't expect to have anyone on your side. Isn't that too cruel? Oh, I just got a call from the police. They got the results of the camera analysis. No. They're on their way to you right now. I gave them the address of where you are. They also have the info of your car, so you can't escape. No! My mother-in-law clung to the poker table as the officers tried to take her away. And then she slapped the policeman on the cheek and yelled, "Don't disturb me while I'm playing a game!" She's totally out of her mind. She has committed assault, theft, threats, and even obstruction of justice, and was sent to jail. She's an idiot to no end. Let's just wait until she gets out of prison to pay for everything. I've fully recovered from my injuries and at peace. I have to make sure to never be fooled by suspicious text again.